Most men assume women prioritize good looks because that is what men tend to prioritize. A man sees beauty and instantly feels attraction, but women operate differently. A handsome face may catch her attention, but it rarely holds her attention. What keeps her thinking, wondering, and emotionally investing is not beauty. It is depth. It is uncertainty. It is the sense that this man contains more than what she can see. Mystery is not a game. It is the natural consequence of having complexity, purpose, direction, and a quiet confidence that does not demand validation. A man who is mysterious in a healthy way does not reveal his whole identity in the first few conversations. He does not speak in a rush. He does not seek immediate emotional intimacy. He is present, warm, and engaged, but he leaves room for her curiosity to breathe. Every time a woman thinks she has understood him, another layer appears. Not because he is hiding, but because his inner world is rich enough that it cannot be summarized quickly. Women are not attracted to confusion. They are attracted to discovery. They want to feel that there is something meaningful unfolding over time. A man who reveals everything instantly creates no emotional movement. There's no story. There's no anticipation. It becomes flat, predictable, finished before it begins. Mystery is compelling for a deeper psychological reason. The human brain is drawn toward unanswered questions. When something is unresolved, the mind keeps returning to it. This is known as the Zeigarnik effect, where incomplete experiences occupy more mental space than completed ones. A mysterious man becomes an open loop. She thinks about what he meant. She thinks about his tone. She thinks about the way he presented himself without oversharing. Attraction grows in the empty spaces he does not rush to fill. However, mystery collapses the moment a man becomes too eager. Oversharing is one of the quickest ways men destroy intrigue. Many men, in an attempt to prove themselves authentic or honest, reveal their insecurities, traumas, and full history far too soon. They believe vulnerability means emotional dumping. But vulnerability requires timing, context, trust. When it comes too early, it creates discomfort rather than connection. It signals that he lacks emotional boundaries. A mysterious man respects pacing. He does not hide emotional truths, but he reveals them gradually, allowing the relationship to develop naturally. He understands that intimacy is not built through speed, but through gradual unfolding. Each layer should deepen trust rather than overwhelm it. Another reason mystery is so attractive is the way it influences perceived value. In psychology, there's a principle called effort justification. We value what we work for. When a man immediately reveals everything and constantly seeks validation, he becomes easy to understand and easy to obtain. She does not need to invest effort. She does not need to earn anything. And what requires no effort often feels less valuable. But the mysterious man maintains his standards, his priorities, and his boundaries. He does not drop everything instantly. He does not revolve his time around her. Not because he is playing hard to get, but because his life is already full. His purpose existed before she arrived, and it will continue with or without her. This creates an aura of independence and competence that is deeply attractive. It communicates that his attention is meaningful precisely because it is not given to everyone. Mystery also enhances romantic tension. Desire is not born from certainty. It is born from the space between what is known and unknown. When a woman is not entirely sure how a man feels, her mind becomes more engaged. She observes him more closely. She remembers his words more vividly. She replays their interactions and tries to interpret his signals. This mental engagement increases emotional investment. A man who announces his feelings too strongly, too early, removes this tension entirely. He believes clarity will make her more comfortable, but in reality, it removes the very fuel that builds desire. This does not mean withholding genuine affection. It means allowing desire to breathe rather than suffocating it with intensity. Mystery is also closely linked to emotional composure. A mysterious man does not react impulsively. He does not rush to correct every misunderstanding or fill every silence. He uses pauses effectively. His stillness communicates security. When a woman sees that he is not easily shaken, she feels safe around him. His restraint becomes a signal of emotional maturity. Compare this to the man who becomes anxious the moment something feels uncertain. He sends long messages explaining his intentions. He apologizes for things that did not need apologies. He checks in constantly. His emotional transparency becomes pressure rather than comfort. Mystery vanishes because she can clearly see that his internal world is unstable. A mysterious man is not unpredictable in chaotic ways. He is unpredictable in inspiring ways. He continues learning, evolving, and surprising her with new interests and perspectives. She cannot predict his next insight, but she can trust his stability. This creates a powerful combination: safety and intrigue. Predictability without surprise becomes dull. Surprise without predictability becomes unstable. Mystery lives in the balance. Women often describe the mysterious man as someone who feels bigger than the moment. There is a presence around him that suggests he has a life with depth, challenges, ambition, and meaning. She senses that there are experiences she does not yet know. This does not intimidate her, it fascinates her. She wants to understand him because he feels like someone worth understanding. In contrast, the man who has little going on outside the relationship becomes transparent too quickly. There's nothing to discover. Nothing develops. Nothing grows. He becomes emotionally static, and static energy cannot sustain attraction. Authentic mystery is not performance. It is not silence. It is not coldness. It is the natural effect of being a man whose identity is rooted in purpose, discipline, and depth. He does not need to act mysterious. He simply embodies qualities that cannot be revealed in a single conversation. A crucial dimension of mystery is emotional discipline. Many men misunderstand this as emotional detachment, but these are not the same. Emotional detachment is avoidance, a refusal to engage. Emotional discipline is control, a deliberate and thoughtful expression of emotion that comes from confidence rather than fear. A mysterious man does not reveal every emotion the moment he feels it. He processes internally, reflects, and chooses what to express. This makes his emotional world feel deeper, more intentional, and more meaningful. Women feel drawn to men whose emotional responses are measured rather than impulsive. When he becomes angry, he pauses before reacting. When he becomes excited, he does not seek immediate validation. When he becomes confused, he asks questions instead of assuming. This capacity for restraint creates an aura of maturity that women instinctively trust. Mystery grows because she can sense depths within him that are not accessible at surface level. Another core aspect of mystery is the way a man manages time and presence. A mysterious man is fully present when he is with someone, but he is not endlessly available. His presence feels deliberate rather than accidental. When he dedicates time, he gives genuine attention. When he steps away, he does so with purpose. This rhythm creates contrast. Presence feels richer because absence exists. Many men try to create closeness by increasing quantity, but closeness is created through quality and contrast. Space is not distance. It is oxygen for attraction. Mystery also forms through boundaries. A man without boundaries is easy to understand and easy to influence. A man with boundaries becomes unpredictable in ways that command respect. He does not allow disrespect. He does not abandon his responsibilities for fleeting emotions. He does not collapse his world to impress someone. Boundaries reveal what he values, what he tolerates, and what he refuses. They create edges. A man without edges does not feel mysterious because there is nothing solid to sense. A mysterious man also maintains selective privacy. Not secrecy, but privacy. He shares his values, his direction, and his interests. But the details of his struggles, his personal conflicts, and his vulnerabilities are revealed gradually and intentionally. This creates emotional anticipation. Women feel honored when he finally opens up later, because it is clear that such openness is earned, not automatic. The slow revelation of true vulnerability hits the emotional center far more powerfully than an early flood of confessions. A critical part of mystery is self-sufficiency. A man who does not depend on external validation becomes someone others naturally want to understand. His confidence is quiet and does not need applause. He does not try to impress everyone because he is focused on living in integrity with his values. This inner independence radiates through his body language, his decisions, and his energy. Women are drawn to this because it signals emotional strength, reliability, and a life that stands on its own foundation. Mystery grows even stronger through intellectual depth. A mysterious man thinks deeply. He questions assumptions. He forms original opinions. He notices details others overlook. He listens more than he speaks, not because he is shy, but because he is observant. His insights surprise people because they reveal thoughtfulness that is not immediately obvious. Women often describe this type of man as someone who makes conversations feel meaningful without forcing intensity. Mystery is also shaped by the way a man expresses purpose. When a man is actively working towards something larger than himself, he naturally becomes more intriguing. His ambition, his goals, and his dedication create movement in his life. He is not static. His identity is not fixed. Women feel the energy of a man in motion. He becomes someone to watch, someone whose path is unfolding. She wants to know what motivates him, why he cares, and what kind of man he is becoming. Mystery does not require a complicated lifestyle. It only requires authentic passion. A man who is deeply engaged in improving his mind, his craft, or his health naturally creates layers of interest. His growth becomes part of his identity. When a woman sees that a man does not rely on her attention for motivation, she respects him on a fundamental level. His self-sufficiency amplifies attraction because it signals emotional security. Mystery also shapes the emotional pacing of a relationship. Many men destroy intrigue by rushing. They rush to define the relationship. They rush to prove devotion. They rush to secure certainty. This rush comes from fear, the fear of losing her. But this urgency suffocates the natural rhythm of romantic development. A mysterious man allows the relationship to breathe. He lets emotions unfold at a pace that feels grounded. He trusts that what is meant to grow will grow through presence, not pressure. Another deeper reason mystery is attractive lies in contrast. Contrast is one of the strongest psychological catalysts for desire. When a man is strong in some areas but gentle in others, he creates polarity. When he is disciplined but also playful, he becomes dynamic. When he is confident but still humble, he feels real. This combination of qualities makes him emotionally rich and hard to categorize. Women feel pulled in because he does not fit into a simple box. Mystery is also tightly connected to self-control. A man who has control over his impulses, his time, and his emotional reactions radiates strength. Women feel safe around this type of man, not because he hides emotion, but because he manages it with intention. Self-control signals self-mastery, and self-mastery signals reliability. A man who cannot regulate himself becomes predictable in the worst way. She can anticipate every insecurity, every outburst, and every needy response. Mystery disappears because chaos replaces depth. A mysterious man is also selective. He chooses carefully who he allows into his world. This selectiveness increases his perceived value. When a woman senses that he does not offer emotional access to everyone, she feels more special when he offers it to her. She feels chosen rather than conveniently available. This sense of being chosen is incredibly powerful for building long-term attraction. A final dimension of mystery is emotional steadiness during uncertainty. Many men panic when they do not receive instant reassurance. They over-explain themselves. They overreach. They try to correct the narrative, but a mysterious man does not chase clarity. He does not demand constant confirmation. He moves calmly because he trusts himself. This calm creates polarity. His steadiness becomes a gravitational pull. She feels drawn to understand him because he does not attempt to control her perception. He simply exists with quiet confidence. Mystery endures because it is not a tactic. It is a side effect of self-respect, purpose, emotional discipline, and internal depth. A mysterious man is not unreadable. He is layered. He is not distant. He is selective. He is not cold. He is composed. He is not hiding. He is living a life rich enough that it cannot be revealed all at once. Women choose mystery over good looks because mystery speaks to the emotional brain. It activates curiosity, desire, anticipation, and imagination. Good looks may turn a head for a moment, but mystery occupies the mind for days.